Hey, what's going on, fellas? It's the Prop Collector, and I'm excited about this unboxing. I've been waiting for this Casey Jones forever, and we finally got it. I do collect different lines, and I really don't post much TMNT, but TMNT is NECA and Vintage are probably my favorite lines to collect. And like I said, I've been waiting for this guy forever. This is the ultimate body count Casey Jones, and this version of Casey Jones is where he goes on his adventures with Raph. It's more, what is the word? Not mean, but it's a more savage Casey Jones. You see him in comics using guns and whatnot, very mean and hardcore. So let's take a look at this guy. Hope you guys like this video. I'm really excited about this, and he will definitely be in the top for 2026. So let's get him out of the box. And quickly, before we do that, I did want to get into the package. Um, this package is great. He really does look like he is out of the comic, straight out of the comic. I think this is, it really pops. It really, you could see it pop out of the shelf. And I guess I'm gonna get another one to keep it in box, and probably one more for doing or customizing it just a bit. So I'm gonna get in total three, but I'm very happy with this packaging. NECA always doing a really good job. I love that window package where you can see what he comes with. And for those of you that are interested in the barcode, there it is. I hope you guys find it quick. So let's keep moving, and let's get this guy out of the box. Okay, so let's get started with his accessories. And besides the hands that he comes out of the pack, he has another three set of hands, and we'll go over them in just a minute. He has his hockey gloves, and he has his hockey stick, the chainsaw, and I would like to start off with his bottle. It seems, well, to me, it seems to be a whiskey bottle. I don't know, something like Jack Daniels, but this is awesome. This is great. This is a great add-on to his accessories. Simple, but it's pretty cool. See if we can focus in here, but there we go. So it's just a bottle, and again, I'm just assuming this is something like a Jack Daniels, but it's great. So we have his hockey gloves, and these are awesome. It says Pro there in the front, and he has two of these. Very great, nice addition. He always comes out using these in the comics. Next up, we'll do the hockey stick. A little different from the other Casey Jones figures from the past, and we'll take a look at those quickly. And I'm loving this chainsaw. It's great, very detailed. A really good, another really good add-on to his accessories. This is awesome. And the last of his accessories comes with an additional three sets of hands besides the one he comes out of the packet. And so you have the open hand. It's kind of like a chop hand, a grappling hand, and then hands to get his accessories or weapons. As you can see there, the ones that he has in the pack are fists. So I'd say we have enough set of hands. These are pretty cool. And you can see Casey's little hairs there in his hands. So let's jump into the figure. Let's check out the figure, do a little bit of comparison, and that'll be all for this unboxing. All right, here he is out of the box, and he is a great figure. Like I said before, straight out of the comics. He is made very well. I love the sculpt. And let's get this guy on the turning on this display. just so you can see different angles of Casey Jones. I love the little hairs on the body. It looks awesome. And he is a little taller than the past Casey Jones. And we'll do a very fast comparison in just a minute. But there is one thing that I do want to take a look at in detail, and that is his mask. It's very well done. The colors, they look, it has a matte finish to the figure, especially to the mask. It's not shiny, and I'm happy about that. But I like the colors, and at least this one is very well, neatly done. The colors are not bleeding into other colors, they're not fading. And the reason why I'm going to get one to customize is because I want to make a battle damage one. But man, this guy is freaking awesome. This guy's great. So, like I mentioned, like I said, I wanted to get three, one to keep in box, this one to display, and the third one to display as well, but as a battle damage body count Casey Jones. I'm very happy about this guy. And just a quick warning, do use a blow dryer or some hot water because it was really stiff out of the box. And that's no surprise. There's a lot of NECA figures that are stiff, that are really tight out of the box. So don't damage your figures. Don't break them on accident. Just use a little bit of hot water or use a blow dryer. That's the route I go with, the blow dryer. So let's do a quick comparison and then we'll get into the articulation. So here's a comparison really quick, and I just wanted to show the size of this new body count Casey Jones. And he is slightly higher, or taller, should say, but I still like him. Let's just do another quick comparison. This is the Mirage comic. I know there was one before this one, but I just picked one of the two. I just chose this one really quick. Let's check out the Toon Casey Jones and compare the size between those two. And here is a comparison with the Toon Casey Jones. This one is a lot smaller. Nothing taken away, but it's just the size of the figure. So I wish this body count Casey Jones was a little smaller, probably like the Mirage figure. But I'll still take it. So let's do one more comparison as far as a regular 6-inch figure. We'll use a Marvel Legend, and we'll get on to the articulation. All right, so last comparison for me, this would be a truly 6-inch figure, the Retro Spider-Man. I know that there are quite a few a little bit taller than this Retro, like the Renew Your Vows, but I wanted to compare him with this guy just so you guys can have an idea of how it compares with a 6-inch figure. So and I chose Spider-Man just because of the colors, a little color coordination. But still loving this figure. So let's go into the articulation, and we'll call it a day for this unboxing. Let's check it out. All right, so let's go over the upper body first. So the head can turn, and you can get a 360 on the head. This is how far up it goes. This is how far down it goes. And the hair is not hard plastic, it's soft. So it helps just a tiny bit when he looks up. And it doesn't have a lot of range, but I guess that'll do. And I do wish that he can, I don't know, I'm going to try to modify it to cut a little on the neck. Maybe, I don't know. That way he could get a better range while looking up. He is not able to hit a T. That's how far, well, that's probably as much as you'll get. So he's almost there. I'd say he is there. I don't know. What do you think? Then he has the double jointed elbows, no butterfly joint. and he has a cut in the middle, which you can swivel, and there is a little crunch going back and forward. No swivel on the waist. I don't know. I tried, but I don't think so. It is really tight, so I doubt that he has a swivel on the waist. And with his arm, he can go full rotation. And I guess yeah, he can hit a T. I was thinking maybe he couldn't, but it was just that the figure was tight, but he can. So let's go to the bottom part, and as you can see here, he can almost kick his butt. He has really good double jointed knees. He can do the almost do the Van Damme splits. That's about how far he can go. He can kick forward about that much, which is great, but back not so much. He has. I thought he'd have a rotation here, but he doesn't. He has a really good hinge, as you can see there, and just a very little rocker that helps when he stands. So very minimal there. Overall, I give it a good 7 out of 10 as far as articulation. I wish he was a little bit better, but a 7 will do. Hopefully, they come out with another version of this guy with a little better articulation. So now let's sit him back in the rotating display with his accessories, and we will call it a day. All right, there he is with almost all of his accessories, and I give it a really good rating as far as looks and posability. Although his articulation to me is at a 7, you still can get him into really nice, really good poses. As far as looks, straight 10 out of 10. I really love the way he looks. Uh, I can't wait to get started on my custom battle damage. More than anything, I want to roughen up the mask and see how that goes. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the subs, the likes, the comments. I'm on IG, on Facebook. The Prop Collector. Stop by if you get a chance. Keep collecting, guys. Peace out.